Therefore, to know better about yourself, you need to be connected to this thing called Sanatana Dharma, which is the epitome, the essence of the existence of the human race and the entire cosmos. You got it? Now I will teach you a song. Let's sing this song. You may be already knowing this. Let me be one with the infinite sun, forever, forever, forever. Let me be one with the infinite sun, forever, forever, forever.
Let me be one with the infinite sun, forever, forever, forever.
Puati leno leno mauti, hi no, hi no, hi no. Man, they're all bored. Puati leno leno mauti, hi no, hi no, hi no. this concept of Sun being the infinite one and to be one with the Sun. This song that I sang is sung by the native Indians. So the native Indians worshipped Mother Nature, what we call here as foreign nations, I believe, right? First nations. They have now become foreign now. Got confused. First nations. So the worship of the Mother Nature is what is the essence of human existence. That's it, nothing else. So when you take all these Vedic texts, it's all about worshipping the Mother Nature because they are referred to as God. Now we talked about the sun. What is the other divine aspect that is helpful for our existence? Tell me.
Air, moon,
Earth. Yes. Now tell me how Earth is divine.
We can grow food only on Earth. We can grow it somewhere else.
Right. What else you can do with Mother Earth? Food is the most important. I understand it. What else?
Minerals, nutrients, which are important for our body.
Okay. What minerals are required for our body?
I'm bad at chemistry and biology.
Chemistry.
Yeah, I'm bad at that.
What are the minerals that are dug out of the earth? Name a few. Hello children, come on. This is all your stuff, man. Don't let adults answer. Iron. Yes. What else? Magnesium. Yeah. Nice. What else? Potassium. Okay. Calcium. Oxygen. Oxygen is a mineral. Hello. What else are minerals? Zinc. What else? All these are described in the Vedas. अस्मा च मे मृत्तिका च मे गिरयश्च मे पर्वताश्च मे सिकताश्च मे वनस्पतयश्च मे हिरण्यं च मे यश्च मे सीसं च मे त्रपुश्च मे श्यामं च मे लोहं च मे अग्निश्च आपश्च मे विरुधश्च मवोषधयश्च मे कृष्टपच्यं च मे अकृष्टपच्यं च मे ग्राम्याश्च मे पशव आरण्याश्च यज्ञेन कल्पन्ते. This is saying more than what you guys said. You forgot copper, you forgot bronze, you forgot so many important minerals. All these minerals are present in our body and they are obtained through Mother Earth. Silver, forgot. Gold, very important. Now the price is very high. You said gold, huh? Okay, very good. You are a businessman? Are you a businessman? No, okay, very good. Gold is very important, isn't it? Yeah. And so all this trapushchame, trapu means copper. That what I chanted in this mantra. And now all these minerals are extracted from the Mother Earth. How else is Mother Earth important for us?
It gives us a place to live.
Gives us space to live, yes. What else? Good. Every answer is correct. There is no wrong answer, okay? So don't feel bad. Except oxygen, which is not a mineral. Okay. Next, what else? What else does the Mother Earth give to us? Air.
Stone.
Stone. Yeah.
It gives us many resources which help us in our daily life. It provides us soil, stones, everything it provides us. It is even because of earth and the hills and everything, every natural balance is maintained because of Mother Earth.
Exactly. So, same concept. For someone who gives you so much, what do you do to that? Worship. Worship the Mother, the Earth as Mother Earth. Even very important. Like you worship the Earth as Mother Earth. Not just worshipping. How much you worship your mother? Why, is that your mother? Okay, so listen to me. Do you know who gives you the very first hug when you are born? What is that called? What is that phenomenon called? If you didn't have the hug of the Mother Earth when you were born, you'll be flying away. Gravity, yes. It's called gravitational force, but gravitational force very simply means the hug of the Mother Earth. If she didn't hug you, you wouldn't be able to walk. You wouldn't be able to drive. You wouldn't be able to construct a house. Now you only talk about all the things that we require for our body, for our external existence. Mother Earth is so important, yes? See now how beautiful that Mother Earth is. That's why she is called Bhumata, Mother Earth. Not only the aspect why she is called as mother. I am teaching this beautiful hymn called Bhusuktam in our Sai Center. They are all available on YouTube. All the children that come to the Veda class, they will go do homework about what I ask them to do. I ask them, what are the attributes to call somebody as mother? Yesterday I was talking about this. List the attributes or qualities of a mother. And you put a check mark against how many attributes Mother Earth has. As a mother, she has more attributes than your own body mother. Because if you go step on your body mother, will she tolerate? If you spit on your body mother, will she tolerate? Even that Mother Earth is tolerating. If you take when you are constructing a house, what you do, you are digging into the Mother Earth. So when you dig into the Mother Earth, if she retaliated, like, Maro, what will happen? What will happen to you? See, I am making it very trivial, but think about the significance of what I am saying. Not what I am saying in a jovial way. Seriously think about it. Seriously think about how we are abusing this beautiful mother that has given us so much, that is giving us so much, that will give so much in love to the entire humanity. Are we revering her truly as the mother? When you get up from the bed every day morning, you have to get first and touch the Mother Earth. That's what I do every morning. I chant Bhusuktam before I step out of my bed. And when I step out, I pray to her and I say, Mother, please forgive me. I am putting my foot on you. Now what am I doing? I am worshipping her more like my mother, because your mother that gave you the body will survive with you for 50 years, 60 years, and after that she will be gone. But for you to survive your entire life, this mother is required. And therefore, this mother stays with you forever. No other mother does. And she not only stays with you, she tolerates all the abuse that you are putting through her through forbearance. Bhumir bhumna jaurvarina antariksham mahitva upasthete devyadite agni mannadhyayadadhe ayangauh prushnirakramidasanan mataram punaha pitarancha prayansuvah trigum saddhama virajati vakpatangaya sisriye. What I am chanting is called a hymn that is worshipping the Mother Earth. Nothing to do with any god. I am talking about the gods that you are seeing and that you are observing, that are required for your existence. These are the real gods, and therefore Vedic Dharma, Sanatana Dharma said, worship the gods that are sustaining you right now, here and now. Therefore, God is referred to and prayed to as the elements of the nature. Yo Rudro Agnau, Yo Apsu, Ya Oshadhishu, Yo Rudro Vishwa Bhuvana, Vivesha Tasmai, Rudraya Namo Astu. That individual that is giving the Shakti, the power to each of the elements of the nature is referred to as Rudra. Therefore you say, I pray to that inner Rudra that is giving the life and the sustenance through all these things, as earth, as water, as fire, as wind, as space. The 5 elements of the nature. Now you understand why this is so important? There is no religion in this world that teaches so much about worshipping the Mother Nature as the Vedic Dharma does. Therefore, for the existence of the humanity, one has to be grounded in the principles of the Vedic hymns, because they teach you how to worship the Mother Nature. They teach you how to respect yourself. They teach you how to respect the God in everything that you are seeing and on whom your existence is dependent upon. First, earth. Then there is something else required for your existence. What is the second one? We covered sun. Then we covered earth. There is the third one. What is that? Okay, moon also fine. But I'm giving you a clue.
Water. Pani.
Water. Pani. Yeah. One fellow's name was Pinaka Pani. The guy didn't know how to call him, so he went to the college and asked, "Peene ka pani kidhar hai?" If you don't know Pinaka Pani, then you will call him Peene ka pani. So you should know what words you are using. One fellow was singing, that song, Nandalala Navanita Chora Natavaralala Gopala Devki Vasudev ko mara Deva Deva Gopala. What he just said? Devki Vasudev ko mara Deva Deva Gopala. It is not Devki Vasudev Kumara. What is it? Devki Vasudev Kumara. So if you don't know whether it is Ku or Ko, the meaning changes very dramatically. So you better know whether you are saying Pinakapani or Peene Kapani. Hello. Okay. So what is the second one? Water. Water is the web of life. Without this water is 75% of your body. Yes? And what is water? Yesterday I talked about water. This water is made up of?
H2O.
H2O, yes, you got that right. What is the third one? Important for your existence? Hello?
Air.
Air. What do you do with it?
Oxygen.
Huh?
Oxygen.
Oxygen?
Breathe.
Breathe in and breathe out. Yesterday I talked about that. In fact, the greatest mantra that you can connect to is what is called Soham. And Swami has described about what this Soham is. Every time you breathe in, every time you breathe out, the sound that is created is, when you breathe in, it is So. When you breathe out, it is Hum. 21,600 times a day that this sound is produced within your body. You don't have to do any meditation. Yesterday, my brother asked me what to do meditation about. The only thing you can do to relax yourself is focus on your breath. If you are not doing anything rather than texting and tweeting, please pay attention to what is being said. What you have to do is breathe in and breathe out. Can that wait? Otherwise, next I'll take your phone and put it here. Okay. Oh, Valentine's Day. Sorry. Very important. Okay. Breathe in and breathe out. When you are breathing and breathing out, imagine if you just sit down, do nothing, just close your eyes and focus on your breath. If you are able to focus on your breath, this is very important. Students, especially children, you have to learn this. Today you don't have any time to even pay attention to your own breathing, because every single second you are getting a Facebook message, a Twitter message, or a text message, or a WhatsApp message, or an Instagram. How much you are bombarded with all these things, you don't even have time for yourself, do you? How sad that is. At least 2 minutes a day. You don't have to do any worship. You don't have to do any big meditation, nothing. Just sit for 2 minutes. Focus your mind only on your breathing. Only on breathing. Pay attention to breathing. That's it. I'll tell you, it will give phenomenal relaxation to your mind and your body, and you will get much more focused. For the one who knows their breath will know their thought. It goes to the next level. When you know how to control your breathing, and when you breathe rhythmically, you know why a dog lives the shortest span? You know why? And a turtle lives the longest span, right? Have you heard of that? Turtle lives longest span. Dog lives the shortest span. Why does the dog live the shortest span? Do you know? Because he breathes faster, exactly right. And the dog pants, right? If you breathe like that, you will die. Every 1 year is equal to 7 years. That's how a dog lives, right? That's the translation. But a turtle breathes seldom. Very slow metabolic rate. When your breathing pattern is irregular, it causes hypertension, it causes all kinds of health problems. Because when you don't breathe with ease, then you get dis-ease. What is dis-ease? Breathing without ease is dis-ease. So, how important wind is to you? So therefore, do you worship what is important for your existence? Which is the wind? Yes, of course. Now what is the next one important? Earth finished, duh. What?
Fire.
Fire. How is fire important?
Make a food. Make a food.
Make your food. Yes, she's so focused on stone and food. Everybody is like, I really appreciate that. You ask, so how is fire important? Make my food.
Make the homa.
Make the homa. What is that to do? To burn the food. No.
I am a Hindu. I went to Hindu temple, make a fire with that one.
Yeah. No, that is true. Fire is, how is fire? Do you know there is fire inside you?
Helps in digestion.
So, some
Digestion,
fellow
yeah.
who is so lethargic, you know what you call them? A guy without fire in the belly. Have you heard that? If a guy is so, laid back and he doesn't respond to anything, like the guy sitting against that wall there. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Move forward, I want to see you. Yeah. You're enjoying, huh? Yeah, don't sleep, next thing is sleeping. Right? Okay. So when you have fire in your belly, this fire is so important for you. Without this fire, you are not able to burn the food. When I said for burning the food, I didn't say it jokingly. When you offer this food inside you, the food inside is burned and it is converted to oxygen, means digestion. For digestion, what you require, for cooking, what you require, food. Therefore, when this food is offered inside your body, then that food is digested because of the fire in you. That's the slokam that we chant. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva, means I am the fire inside every being. Praninam Dehamasritaha. I am inside these beings in their body as fire. Prana, Apana, Samayuktaha. I am going to take that food and digest it into oxygen and carbon dioxide. Pachamyanam Chaturvidham. When 5 different types of food are offered into this body. 4. Chaturvidham. 4 different types of food. What are the 4 different types of food that we eat? Salt, sweet, sour, yes, pizza, pasta, salad, all those things, yeah? Salt, sugar and those are tastes, they are not food types of food. Chew, yeah, yes, go. Drink.
Swallow.
What is the difference between drink and swallow? Yeah.
Swallow without chewing.
Gulp, yeah. You're right. They are called bhakshya, bhojya, lehya, choshya. You also? Grind, yeah. Swallow. You have to grind. You have to gulp. Those are the 4 different types of food that we eat. And that is what that sloka is saying. Yes? Next. What is the important thing? Next, what is important for you? Space. You are connected. Now I see, this fellow is connected. All of you are connected to Wi-Fi? My fight? Yeah, you're not. You're still sinking, means thinking. Yeah. Sinking or sinking? Sink, sink. Which? This. Okay, good. So you're sinking, yes? You're hearing all this for the first time? How all this stuff is important? Now you see why these different elements of the nature, they are worshipped as God. They are not simply used as some resources available to you. You worship all these things as God. You worship earth as God. You worship sun as God. You worship water as God. You worship fire as God. You worship wind as God. You worship space as God. You worship moon as God. And you worship that guy that is giving energy to all of these guys, and that is called the indweller, and that as God. The master of all these seven is worshipped as God. Now if you look at all of these, how many did I quote so far? 8 of them. Now talk about space. How is space important? What else?
Then it's important for the carbon dioxide and oxygen. That's why it's about the
That is wind. That is not space. Hello. Why is space important? What do you do with space? How do you use it?
Build our house.
And what else you do?
Go place.
Have you heard about iCloud? What do you do in that space?
Storage.
Upload and download. Exactly. So what do you do in space? What do you put in space? You store. And you upload, download. Exactly, that's what you said. In space, you are able to upload information and download information. That means space is the element within you through which you actually perceive, you store, you recollect, you recognize, you research, you discover. All these things are important in space. So how important space is? What happens if you don't have space? Or what happens if the space is so costly like in Vancouver? Right? Space is premium, man. It is premium. Right? It is premium. How much we abuse space? If 2 people are living in a house and they have a 20-room house, that is insane, no? That means they have more space than they are required to live. That is bad. God has given us these resources so that we can use what is required for our existence and not abuse them. Only use them, not abuse them. When you abuse these resources, then what happens? These resources will retaliate upon you and they will take you over, period. Like what we have done to the Mother Earth with all the greenhouse gas emissions and global warming. Don't believe Donald Trump, it is real. Okay? It is real. The warmest temperature ever recorded in the history of humanity is 2015. And the glaciers are melting. So if we are abusing the Mother Earth, what happens?
Natural disasters.
Your children will have a lot of tough time. Therefore, how do you not abuse them? If your own mother, like your own father, you don't abuse them. You have respect and reverence for them. So when you worship these elements of the nature as your own mother and your father, you will have respect for them. You won't abuse them. And this is what is the essence of Vedic Dharma. For water, there is a mantra that is chanted. Water is partaken after chanting a mantra. Food is partaken after chanting mantra. I already talked about how wind, fire, space, sun, moon, and the master, all the 8 put together are called as Ashtamurtis, 8 different ways of God that is existing around you. And these 8 are worshipped as God. Ishana, the God they worship, all the Ashtamurtis are worshipped in Shiva worship. So, we forgot all this stuff. We are thinking all these gods are created different from us. We are thinking all these gods are somebody who is existing somewhere else. Gods are not existing anywhere else. Your earth is God, your water is God, your fire is God, your wind is God, your space is God, your sun is God, your moon is God, and the one inside you that is consuming all these things is God. Therefore, where is God? Who is God? What is God? Everything. Class over. Yes? This is the class. Bhavaya Devaya Namaha, Sarvaya Devaya Namaha, Ishanaya Devaya Namaha, Pashupate Devaya Namaha, Rudraya Devaya Namaha, Ugraya Devaya Namaha, Bhimaya Devaya Namaha, Mahato Devaya Namaha. How many? 8. Those 8 are the names that are given to the 8 that I listed and worshipped in Sanatana Dharma. Period. So every day morning when every single act of mine, when done with this reverence towards everything that is present around us, that is the real worship. Worship is not sitting at your altar chanting some mantras which you don't know, and God is saying, please don't chant all these mistakes. I am really tired of this. Some people don't even know what letter to use where. They are doing Ganapati Ashtotram. And one of the names of Ganapati is Om Gam Tushtaya Namaha. And the fellow doesn't know Ta exists in his language. Only Da exists. Therefore for Ta they put Da. Then what he called Ganapati? Dushtaya Namaha. And the Ganapati is saying, oh my God, he just called me Badmash. Oh, what should I do now? He has long ears also. He has long ears and he can listen so clearly. Oh my God, he called me Dushtaya Namaha. And the God is saying, please stop. I don't want to hear anymore. You are thinking He's blessing you. If the bhajan is sung so bad, He's saying, please stop. What are you thinking? So read the language properly. Swami even one time joked, he has this hair, thick hair all around his ears. Some people were singing bhajan so horribly, he called Professor Anil Kumar and said, Anil Kumar, I grew my hair over the ears so that the sound will be reduced, but it is penetrating, they are killing me with their bad music. They are thinking they are singing so beautifully, oh my God. So anyway, on a serious version. So who are the gods? Repeat please, who are the gods?
Sun, earth, water, fire, space, wind, moon, and inside God.
You only said 7. Oh, you said 8. Okay, good. These 8 are called 8 gods around you. Yes, sir.
What's the spiritual significance of the moon?
Oh, yes. I didn't talk about that. So, what is the spiritual significance of moon? Anybody wants to answer?
It's the time and the season.
Oh my God, did you hear him?
Moon stabilized once, before when Earth, it's scientific, when Earth was created, Moon actually collided with Earth and it stabilized its rotation, which actually led to the evolution of human beings.
Yes. You heard him? Did you hear him? Where is that? Give him the mic. Give him the mic. Where is this? Here. There is a wireless mic. It's easy to pass it along. Yeah, it's on.
When Earth was being created, thousands, millions of years ago, before humans ever existed on this Earth, before even dinosaurs existed, Moon collided with Earth, which actually stabilized its revolution, which was a lot faster as compared to today. So if that revolution was not stabilized, there wouldn't have been any evolution in human beings, and maybe we wouldn't have existed here.
So what he's saying is the gravitational force of the earth was much higher and the moon actually stabilized. That is scientifically correct. When there is low moon, there is low tide, low magnetic field on the earth. When there is a full moon, there is more tide. That means more magnetism on the earth. Yeah. So what the context of the moon and the spiritual significance, the moon symbolizes the mind. Spiritually. All these things that we are talking about outside, what I said outside, now we will connect you to the inside. Who are all these 8 present within you? Very important. Then what you do? You respect what is outside, but you also respect what is inside. To be concordant with what is inside and outside, to be in sync with what is outside and inside, this is called peace, P-E-A-C-E. to be discordant with what is inside and outside is also called peace. P-I-E-C-E. What now? Question. I said the moon is your mind. What is the sun? Your
God.
intellect. Yeah, but sun is the God, intellect. What is the earth in you? Your skin, your bone, your cartilage, your hair, your nerves. This is the earth in you. What is the water in you? Very easy. Huh? What did he say?
Our body is having a lot of
All the fluids in your body, your saliva, your blood, your urine, all these fluids in your body, that is the water. What is the fire in you? Digestive power. Not only digestive power, your ability to feel thirsty, your ability to feel hunger, your ability to have sexual desire, even that passion, that is the fire in you. What is the wind in you? Breath. Easy. If you don't know what it is, you're dead. Okay. What is the space in you? Already told you.
Mind.
Upload, download, yes. You are able to remember, right? You are able to remember, you are able to recognize. All these are the space in you. You are able to store information, right? You are storing stuff inside you. And you remember. Remember what happens with Alzheimer's, right? There is nothing called remember what happens with Alzheimer's. It's an oxymoron. Okay? Yes? So, when that power is lost in you, that means that element within you has become dysfunctional. When you get skin diseases, nervous disorders, bone diseases, remember that you have not been worshipping the Mother Earth properly. Period. Therefore, what they say, when you have these problems, you fix it by worshipping that element of the nature that is outside, and that takes care of your system. Therefore, it is ordained that your body is a temple. Deho devalaya prokto, jivo devas sanatana, tyajed ajnana nirmalyam, soham bhavena pujayet. Don't abuse your body. If you abuse your body, you are abusing a temple. Don't abuse what is outside, your Mother Earth, your water, your fire, and your wind and the space. If you do so, you will be having a dysfunction associated with that element in your body, period. Yes? If you create a dent in outside, the dent comes inside. Therefore, Bhagavan said, reaction, reflection, resound. Everything that you do to outside will react, will reflect and resound right within you. No question about that. How beautiful this is. Have we ever connected to what this all means in the context of our daily living? Yes? Children, am I boring you? No, tell me the truth. Am I boring you? No. So far, no, right? When you are bored, raise your hand. Okay? So, what is the moon in you?
Mind.
What is the sun in you?
Intellect.
What is the earth in you?
Skin. Body.
Somebody said space. Hello. What is the earth in you? Ma? What is the earth in you?
Skin.
Take the mic. Tell. Okay. Take the mic closer. Okay. What is the water in you?
Fluids.
Fluids. What is the wind in you?
Breath.
What is the fire in you?
Digestive system.
And what else?
Space. Brain.
Hey, what else is the fire?
Eyesight. Eyesight.
Hey. Digestive system fine. I said thirsty. Right? Yes. Okay. Now what is the space in you?
Brain.
Upload, download.
Brain.
Upload.
If you say brain, is brain the space? No, brain is not the space.
Yes.
iCloud.
What? Yes. Brain is an organ. You just don't remember in the brain alone. It is one organ that there is something that happens even beyond the brain. Okay? Yes, next. What else? And the guy that is inside you, that is making all this work. Yeah? Can you ever imagine how much coordination is required even to do like this? To wink your eyelids, there is so much coordination required. To do like this, how much coordination required? And you have to play tabla, how much coordination is required? See? So, when we actually keep all these things, you can keep the mic with you because you are not done. Keep, keep the mic with you. Now, there is a beautiful song that actually reflects how we keep our. Let my heart reflect thy light, Lord, as the moon reflects the light of the sun in love, always in love. My heart. Let us sing. First, you have to get the words. Let my heart reflect thy light, Lord, as the moon reflects the light of the sun in love, always in love. That's the words. It's called English. No? Ready? Okay. Let's listen and sing. 1, 2, 3. Let my heart reflect thy light, Lord, as the moon reflects the light of the sun in love, always in love. This is Valentine's. Let my heart reflect thy light, Lord, as the moon reflects the light of the sun in love, always in love. Valentine's song, no? Always in love. Your heart should reflect the light of the sun. What does that mean really? The sun never stops shining. It's the earth that is rotating. Yes? The sun is always shining. The fact is that the sun appears to be rising and falling, rising in the east and falling in the west. But the truth is, he is neither rising nor is falling. What is happening to this phenomenon? Are you able to see the sun rising and falling? Yes. But is that really the truth? The truth is? Are you able to see that? Okay, good. So know that truth is not just what you can only see. Truth is something that is a phenomenon. You have to connect beyond what you can just see. And to be able to see that, you require this thing called love. And in order for us to be in love, I said yesterday, you have to be first in love with yourself. Love with yourself means not simply self-indulgence, not self-indulgent love. The love that is self-reliant and self-effulgent love. This love has this phenomenon of giving and forgiving and sharing and caring. It cannot tolerate any discrepancy outside. Meaning what? If somebody is suffering, this love feels it itself, therefore it will try to fix that suffering. By fixing that suffering, it fixes its own suffering. Yes? You understand? So service is not a phenomenon of doing favor to somebody. Service is truly serving yourself. When Bhagavan was working with the students one time, he asked the children a question, the students. He asked what sports they are able to play. One boy said he plays basketball. Another boy said he plays tennis. And then Swami asked, oh, tennis is a very beautiful game. What does the referee say before the game starts? Louder. Love all. Then what do you do? Life is the game of tennis. God calls, the referee is saying, and then what do you do? Love all, serve all, listen to the